Are you struggling to let go? Are you struggling to give forgiveness to somebody that maybe has done you wrong? And you try so hard to grasp on to what they did, and you're not able to give them forgiveness. Well, today I'm going to share with you how you can start to let go of these emotions, start to let go of the resentment or anger that you might be holding on to someone else. And why do I say this? Because I've gone through this myself. So, one of the hardest things for us to do is to be able to give forgiveness to others, to be able to give forgiveness to those that may have done us wrong. And this is because it hurts us. It really hurts us to be hurt by another person, to be betrayed by another person. And it creates so much instability, sadness, heartbreak within us. This could be an ex-partner. This could be an ex-friend. This could be somebody that you really, really trusted and was really close to you. And then they do you wrong. And it's very hard for you to be able to see that what they did wasn't necessarily anything towards you or anything personal. It's really hard for us to be able to see that. But that is the first step in being able to give forgiveness to somebody. And the reason that it is necessary to be able to give forgiveness is because this is affecting you, and recognizing that. This is affecting you. By not being able to forgive this person, it's affecting you more than it is them. By holding on to this resentment or anger, all that you're doing is creating more hurt within yourself. And it doesn't allow you to move on. So the first step is recognizing that you are only hurting yourself by not giving forgiveness to another person, by not being able to give love to this person, even if they did you wrong. You are only hurting yourself. So that is the first step, is recognizing that. The next step is, as we evolve spiritually, we learn to not take anything personally. So the next thing is to recognize that we don't want to take anything personally. As we go on our spiritual journey, we learn that nothing is personal. Everybody has their own reality, their own perceptions, and that is how they create their reality. That is how they create their perception. So we recognize that anything that anybody else does towards me is not because of me, it is because of them. And that is how they are creating their reality. They don't see reality in the same way that you do. So we often question, how can somebody do this to me? How can somebody not love me? How can somebody betray me? It's because their own insecurities, their own fears, the own way that they were raised, how they've had things passed down to them. That is where their reality is created from. So you might not be able to see their reality in the same way because we all don't see reality in the same way. So knowing that, we can then see, okay, this was not mine to hold. I can see that the way that this person betrayed me was not because of me. This person left me was not because of me. It's because of them. It's because of their own insecurities, their own fears, what they're dealing with, their own perceptions. That is why. Somebody could hurt you. Somebody can betray you. So recognizing that what another person does has nothing to do with you. It truly doesn't. And being okay with that, even how much it might hurt. The last step is giving forgiveness to this person. The way that we move on truly is by giving forgiveness and love. And this is the hardest step. The hardest step is giving love to somebody that has done us wrong, even how bad it is. When we recognize and we take nothing personally, when we recognize that it has nothing to do with us, and that it's based on their fears, their own perceptions, and we can't control that. The way that we allow ourselves to move on and heal is by giving love to this person, by giving forgiveness to this person. So we're going to do this together. I ask you to close down your eyes and just take a moment now. Take a breath with me. And we're going to take a moment to now picture in your mind's eye this person. or this experience, whatever that's done you wrong, you may hold anger, resentment towards. And take a breath, picture them in your mind's eye. And I ask you to repeat after me. Only do this if you want to release this person or release whatever this is. You can say now, I release you. I understand that what you did has nothing to do with me. It has absolutely nothing to do with me and is based on your own fears, your own insecurities, and this is why you did what you did. I understand that I may never be able to truly understand. I may never be able to truly understand why, but I am choosing to no longer hold on to this for myself so that I can move on. I give not necessarily what you did forgiveness, but I give you forgiveness because I understand that this has nothing to do with me. And I choose to move on. I choose to move on. I forgive you. This is the hardest part. And I give love to you. And I now choose for myself to move on. I don't necessarily need you to be a part of my life, but I choose to move on. I release you. I release you. I release you. When you're ready, you can go ahead, open up your eyes. And if you have to do that over and over and over again, it's okay. This is how we start to be able to allow ourselves to move on so that we don't have to hold on to it any longer. Do this as many times as you need to, and I thank you for being here on this video with me today. I will see you on the next one. Bye.